Hello everyone, my name is Samantha Roseleith, and this is kind of just me taking you guys on a journey with me through something that is very serious, which is anxiety. Anxiety, just straight up anxiety, sucks ass. I've been experiencing it for about 4 years of my life. I am 16 years old, born and raised in New Jersey, and I've seen through some tough times. I have that one case of anxiety where it is very, very severe. I've been switched. I've been on so many different medications, it's actually hard to keep up. I've been hospitalized twice because one was because I didn't know I had anxiety. So the first time was when I got diagnosed. And then the second time was I resorted to pot. And in that resort, I ended up getting laced. I blacked out, ended up in the hospital, got 3 shots. It took me 3 shots to calm me down. I got 2 in my hip, near my back, on my side, and 1 straight into the vein. That was a very scary experience. So, sadly, I don't know my triggers, nor am I getting the proper help that I need to actually help me get somewhat through this. Along with my anxiety comes insomnia, which means I don't sleep. So I'm up for hours on end. I practically had to drop out of school, and now I just live a life at my house with my cat and my mom, who I really don't always get along with. Trust me, I love her to death and I know she loves me, but sometimes it just becomes too much. And I can understand. I mean, my coughing, my tics, my shaking, the thinking I can't breathe, it's a lot to take in, and sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes I don't know what to do. I've learned a couple things throughout these years, and honestly, I found a great support system. I wish I still was with my therapist back in my intensive outcare patient program, because she was the best. She understood me. She actually treated me like a person and told me straight up how everything went. She didn't beat around the bush. She didn't push me my limits. She acted the way that would make me feel comfortable and able to talk to her. Now, I know you're probably like, oh, why are you telling me this? Like, why are we talking about this? What's on your screen? Well, sometimes it's hard to find a coping skill. I have multiple coping skills, and I'd like to share them with you guys. And don't laugh at me, don't make fun of me. I'm just here to say that if you do have what I have, which I don't want to say it's highly unlikely, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, I've never met anyone with anxiety like me. Like chest pains and the breathing and the almost passing out, and just, it's hard. It's so hard. I'll be happy one minute and then just dying the next. It sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like anxiety, and I ask someone to take me to the hospital or something like that, and I get yelled at. So if you do feel this way, then I'm almost positive you do have anxiety. And we're gonna get through this together. I made it 4 years. I can make it another. I know I can. I have dreams. I have a life I want to live. I have friends who have lives they want to live with me, and I refuse to give up on them. And trust me, I have had a history of self-harm. I used to have an eating disorder, and I'm like spilling myself on the internet to who knows what, who knows who right here right now. But who, honestly, at this point, I don't care. I need to get it out of my system, and I need to get it somewhere. No one's up right now. It's 4:09 in the morning. It's Tuesday morning. No one's awake yet. Nor do I have a phone to actually get in contact with anyone. But thank you for listening, and if you ever need to talk, I don't know, just comment on one of my videos that I have up right now, which are old videos, but they're there. Comment saying help anxiety or just help, and I'll give you my email address. Like, I have no problem helping someone out. It's what I do. It's what I was put here for. So now, so after that little interruption of my OBS recording, I don't know what you guys missed, but if you, like I said, if you need me, comment on one of my videos. I know they're old videos, but just comment, and I'll give you my email address or something, and we'll talk. I don't care. I will help you. I know how this feels, and it's the worst feeling ever. Now, let's get on to a couple of coping skills I have that do indeed help me. And I don't know if it'll help you or even if you're allowed to do some of these, but they're out there. So one of my coping skills is, as you can see, my hair is green. I used to be blonde, I used to be brown, I had blue hair, black and blue hair, black and red hair, I had red hair, red and purple hair, purple and blue hair. Dyeing my hair is kind of a coping skill to me because it's kind of like turning over a new leaf, kind of like starting new, like a clean slate. Like you're a new person, I just hate that feeling of when I look into the mirror and I just see that one person that fucked up or made mistakes or just did something wrong, and I just can't stand it. I can't seeing that person and hating them with such passion. So I dye my hair. Ooh, sorry. So I dye my hair. That's one of the many that I'm coming up with. Another one is, as you can see up here, I do love to write. I have a poetry book actually coming along right here, and I'm working on a Christmas story that I actually wrote in 8th grade. I'm picking up on it. The Giver Project is actually, I'll start to accept this is more of a short story. This story is not great, but again, I wrote this in 8th grade. I'm 16 years old now. I am now a sophomore in high school. And, oops, sorry. And in this, on May 16th, I'm almost about May 16th. Actually, no, January, February, March, April 16th, 2015, 2 years ago, I was given this scenario. At birth, everyone has a date they are to die. Fuck up, oh well. Tattooed on their arm. Yours expired yesterday. Now in this story, it's nothing too exciting, nothing too depressing. It's kind of like a basic love story. One tries to end their life and the other one does it for them, then they die together, kind of like a Romeo and Juliet thing. But yeah, that's one of my coping skills. I do like to write. I'll actually give you a little sneak peek on my book that I'm hoping to publish soon, but This is the wrong one. Hold on. Sorry. I would say hoping to publish soon, but I do not have enough pages. You need 40 pages for this to actually qualify as a poetry book. I'm pretty sure I only have 12, so only a couple more pages to go. So as you can see from the pictures, it is a little depressing, but that's because all these are from the heart. It's everything I've experienced and how I ever felt. And I can't wait for this to come out and to have you guys see it and read it, or anyone, and hopefully it'll help someone. I hope to change the world someday. Let's see which one. We're gonna stop right about here. We're just gonna go up a little more. We're gonna do page 3 of my book, alright? This is one poem from page 3. The book is called Everything in Between. Hopefully, I can get a move on it. Thunder rumbles through the sky. Rain falls like tears from your eyes. Clouds dark and gray. Reality gracefully coming to meet. Thunder rumbles through the sky. Rain falls like the tears from your eyes. Clouds dark and gray. Reality gracefully coming to meet me face to face. Darling, nobody deserves to feel the pain I see in your eyes. Or maybe the next one might be better. Every scar, every tear, every mistake. This wisdom in my head. All the Weston well said. So that's just kind of like a sneak peek of my book, Everything in Between. This is the cover of the book. So, yeah, next is actually Tumblr, which I have not logged in, but I love Tumblr. It has everything I could ever possibly need or want. So, hold on, let me see if I can log in here. Yes, there we go. So, like, there's, like, depressing things on here, relatable things, but it just kind of makes me feel like I'm not alone, you know? Or sometimes I have, like, I also have a funny account on here, which sometimes helps me laugh and stuff, so I can go to that one, which is actually called Tad Mad. If I want to get that shameless promo in, my Tumblr, my depressing one, more relatable one towards that end is Tangled Lies. TANGLED-LIES. This one right here is my funny one, so like this is my dog realizing he's FaceTiming with me and my family because we were away on vacation. Look how happy he got. Like, that's cute. Like, it's cute stuff too. Like, there's hamsters. A hamster sandwich. Bananas. Like, this is a bunch of different things. Like, this is adorable. A sheep. And then there's this one. This is the deal. I need to get high or I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Oh, it's so funny. I love Tumblr. Big fan of it. It helps a lot, you know. And another thing is singing. Singing, music, anything like that has always been a cope for me. It's always helped me out in the long run, you know. It's always been there for me. It's always helped me speak my mind. It's always helped relax me at night or something like that when I'm just freaking out. Recently it hasn't been working that much, but I still do it. It's what I love. Next year I am actually auditioning for The Voice. I was supposed to do it this year, but Obviously, my anxiety's really bad. And, excuse me. Yeah, my mom wants to get me vocal lessons, so. But I'm gonna sing you guys a song real quick. And then I think I'm just gonna throw this off on a tangent and say goodbye. Because it's getting a little late and I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go on a Megal. Anyways, here it goes. This song is by Molly Kate Kestner. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I apologize, but here's like this is what helps me keep my breathing on track or in one sort of like direction, I guess you could say. I don't know, but this is it. Everything's gonna be alright, she whispers to herself. She was only 6 years old the night that she hid behind that shelf. 'Cause Daddy had a little too much to drink, and Mom didn't want her to feel the pain she felt. She still felt the pain. Well, 10 years they came and went, and Dad was gone. So she locked her love in armament and tried to act strong. Oh, broken hearts and scars in only places she could see. She just wanted to feel something. And as she lay there on her bed, thinking about those girls said, tears stream from her eyes, she cries. If there's a God out there, please hear my prayer. I was lost and scared, and I've got nowhere else to go. I've come a long, long way, and I'm not sure I can make it much farther. So if you're listening, could you give a helping hand to your daughter? Now her past started to change. She reached out and grabbed God's grace, and finally she saw light. Until the night where she decided one drink was alright, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, 9 months go by and she's a mother. And as she lay there in that bed, stroking that small angel's head, tears streamed from her eyes, she cried. If there's a God out there, please hear my prayer. I am lost and scared, and I've got nowhere else to run. I've come a long, long way, but I'm not sure I can be the best mother. So if you're listening, could you give a helping hand to your daughter? Like a love is done. While that baby grew into a boy who became her pride and joy, loved her like no man could, and her heart felt peace when he finally understood God's love. So as she lay there in that bed, 99 years old, she grabbed her son's hand and said, there's something you must know. There is a God out there who heard my prayers. I was lost and scared, and I got nowhere else to go. I had no clue what to do. And then he sent me here. So if you're lost and afraid, and you feel so alone, don't worry, child. There's a Father who will love you as his own, just like he loved his daughter. So yeah, that's kind of like my coping skills. There are many other out there. I also like to draw, paint, all that good stuff, but sometimes it's just nice to talk about it, you know? Now, I really don't know what else to say. I just really wanted to get some things off my chest, and I think I did. If you guys have any questions, comment, like, subscribe. And yeah, I love you all. Hope you all are safe and not living through this tortured hell. So yeah, till next time. See you later, guys.